So have you guys had a good time? Yeah, now is my turn to do my annual choking up, but wow, what an amazing 3 days. I want to start off by saying some thank yous. And my first thank you, and it's a big one, is Nick Schmer right there. Nick was our host. It wouldn't have happened without him. Thank you, Nick. Really appreciate all you did. And Lisa Press, are you in the room here? Lisa is also with University of Maryland, and Christina and Yvonne Ibarra worked very closely with her, and she also deserves a huge credit. So let's give her a hand as well. I want to give a big thanks to our SOC chairs, Tim Glotch and Christine Hartzell. Are you both here? Can you raise your hand? There's Christine. Yeah. It was an amazing program, and thank you so much for all you did to make it happen, and thanks to the entire science organizing committee. I want to thank Jeff Gillis Davis for a couple of things, both for the listening session and the networking session. These were two unique things, and I really want to do more things like this because of how successful they were. Jeff, thank you. And as well as Barb Bruno, as I don't know if Barb is no, okay, yeah. I want to thank Ben Cosgrove, who is the musician that Nick brought on for his wonderful pieces at the opening reception. And I want to thank my team, and everyone. This is our big thing every year. We have done this since 2008. And so 15 years, and so these people are really good at what they do. I'll start out with Maria Elias in the back. Maria is, I think of her as our master webmaster. And Yvonne Ibarra, please raise your hand. Yvonne handles administration and logistics, but in reality, she fixes the problems and so that no one else sees them. And she's an absolute master at that. Teague Soderman. Teague is our writer extraordinaire. He turns complex things into stuff that's easy to understand. And in a similar vein, Jen Bear, where are you, Jen? There you are in the back. Yeah. Jen is a graphics master and makes things nice to look at and communicate well and all that. And so fantastic. Joe Manafra in the back. Joe is our test bed lead, but I also think of him as the master connector. The people that he introduces me to, I don't know how he meets them in the first place, but I don't ask. So Ashkan Najad in the back. Ashkan is our technology wizard and clearly something of a magician. Ricky Guest and the way back there. I think of Ricky as kind of in the context of the Wizard of Oz. Ricky is the man behind the scenes, and he encounters a lot of problems and that no one else ever sees and fixes them. So Ricky, thank you. Brian Day, where are you? There you are. What? Yeah. And so Brian is our lead for solar system tracks. He's our acting staff scientist, and he's also part of our leadership team here. I want to also thank two folks who are not not part of our core survey team, but who are key technical people. Mike Toyon and Marco Bolt. Can you raise your hands? Yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to do something like this and to make something seamless. And I want to emphasize something that I said earlier in the workshop and the conference, and that's that we want to make the experience as much the same for people who are hybrid, who are joining hybrid, as who are here. I want to thank Carly Peters, who is our distinguished scientist. Carly, are you still here? I don't know. When Carly retired from Brown, I was afraid we were going to lose her, and I gave her a call one day and I said, would you consider being our distinguished scientist for survey? And after a little reflection, she said yes. And I just felt like the luckiest person around. And I've saved kind of the most important for last. We're both doing it now, right? And that's Christina. So if this was success, look at her, because she she carried the weight the whole way. So thank you, my friend and partner. So anyway, I want to say, I mean, it's been pointed out by Andy, by Julie Stopar, today's Moon Day. 54 years ago, humans were walking on the moon. 54 years, I guess, in about an hour or so, something like that. What a wonderful thing to reflect on. For us, I'm looking at Sarah here in particular, but all of us really, every day is Moon Day. Every day is Moon Day. And we're going there, and by next July, at our meeting, and I'll talk about that in just a second, our robotic precursors, we hope, might be on the lunar surface. And they're going to be there to welcome the Artemis 3 crew and Artemis 4 and Artemis 5 and all the ones that follow. And isn't this cool? This is a time I've been waiting for my whole life, since I was about 13 when Apollo 17 flew. I didn't think I'd have to wait this long, but it's just about here. And all of us are going to see that. And isn't that incredible? And 1 year from now, when we do our conference again, we're going to be that much closer. And just to say a couple of words about the conference next year, we don't have this firmly arranged quite yet, but we're looking to have it in Flagstaff at their conference center. And there are a lot of really exciting reasons to have it in Flagstaff. One of the most exciting is that we plan on doing a field component to this conference. So we're looking at having the last day involve one or both of either the San Francisco volcanic fields and the Barringer meteor crater. So exactly what we'll do, we're not quite sure yet. There's a lot of ideas that are floating around. This is something that we've been talking about for a long time, and we are people that we belong in the field, right? I mean, a lot of us are are oriented that way. And I think that making our conference have that component is going to be really important and really exciting. I can't think of anywhere better than the Flagstaff area to do that. So I want to say thanks to everyone for making this just such a great conference. It's been such an honor to host this and to serve all of you. And I want to say a particular thanks to all the young people for coming here. Hang in there with us. We want to support you. To me, there's nothing more important in my job than supporting all of you and all of you here. So thanks. Have a great flight home, and it's just been so wonderful seeing all of you. Take care.